My name is Tanisha Al-Salahuddin, and I'm going to talk to you right now in regards to the anatomy and pasta and how you can use pasta to teach anatomy and biology. Now, I'm going to go back a little bit in regards to the history of pasta, just a little bit in regards to how pasta ended up in Europe. Pasta was created by the Moors who traveled from West Africa, North Israel, to parts of Europe, particularly Italy. Now, they made the pasta out of durum wheat as a way to be able to preserve the food for long travel. The pasta was not just created as a way of just preserving, that was one way, but it was also symbolic to showing the bloodline or a condition of a people within a village. So you may have a group of Moors over here, which were considered to be Mac Moors, and they had the pasta called the macaroni. That would may have been in one village or one group of people. Then you may have had people who had the bloodline pertaining to their maybe their veins or the arteries, or it may just been symbolic to the bloodline of a particular group of Moors or even Italians who were at that time were more than likely Moors. And you have the spaghetti. You have so many different forms of pasta. You have the lasagna, which is symbolic to the sheets within the body. You have the cannoli, which is symbolic to maybe the bone marrow and also the arteries of the heart of the person. You have tortellini, and I'm still trying to figure out which one that is. Then you have the ravioli, which is symbolic more than likely to the clot or the blood clot within the body. You have fettuccine, which is maybe symbolic to the ligaments within the body. You also have the panini, which is maybe symbolic to a part of the arteries or the heart valves of the body. Linguine, which is also symbolic to possibly ligaments or some type of tendon within the body. You have the vermicelli, which is also symbolic to maybe a vein in the body. Um, You have the manicotti, which is also possibly symbolic to the bone marrow or maybe the arteries of the body, you know, taking blood to and from the heart. You have, let me see, well, the one is different ones, and I'm still learning as well because I may teach some things, but I'm still a student as well. So I'm on both sides of the spectrum. You have the patina, and that is symbolic to the long and short arm of the body, the petite of the body, and they make soup out of that, and they also that is very common in Israel as well. Form of couscous they use too for that. They use toasted pasta, and I think the Israelis use a, a couscous, which is pretty much the same. You have the tortelloni, and I'm still learning about that, trying to figure out what that is. Now, the rotini, that is a spiral, and I'm not exactly sure. I know that's some part of the body I've studied before, but like I said, there's so many different parts of the ligaments, tendons, and organs within the body. Then you have this one is really interesting. Um, where is it? Okay, the farfalla pasta, which is symbolic to the little bow tie right here. And you know, most of the Moors, I always make a joke, are pretty well dressed, and you know, the bow tie is very symbolic to the Moors. And the farfalla pasta is symbolic to the larynx within the throat, meaning you have a voice or your voice box within your body as well. So you can go online and look at all the diverse forms of pasta and understand that the pasta is not just a way of being creative, even though it is a creative movement. It was a way of showing people the bloodline per village, um, maybe a condition of a people per village, sickle cell anemia, which some people want to call it now a disease, but before they did, I want to say within the last couple of years, they're now calling it more of a cure because it's a strong bloodline, which kills off many diseases. And within the majority of African American homes, you will find macaroni. Even during the holidays, you will find a, a dish of macaroni on the table, which is symbolic to the Macs or the Mackmores. The Macs and Mackmores are not people who were um, pimps or what you say homosexual, even though the Mackmore can be anybody within that bloodline, but they were people who had a strong bloodline, people who were considered to be the bees of society, the builders, engineers, pioneers, um, the creators of civilization. And that's why you see that six cell or sickle cell on the flags of many countries. It's more than just the crescent moon and the star, which is also a symbol, as well as the crescent moon, the aster, and the the aster star and the crescent moon, which is also the bloodline of the sickle cell patient, which back then was considered to be a strong bloodline and found in North Africans, Africans, West Africans, and Middle Eastern people. So now just remember when you study and you're studying about the anatomy and biology of the body and the different ligaments and organs, you can use pasta as a way, an example, to learn. Peace be unto you.